Well, I guess the thing about Unconnected Marketeer's card system is that you only got the cards you started with, and then you got one per stage. So the compensation for the stages didn't really apply that much because there weren't any really cards you could just grab and be like, oh, this game is like, you know. I mean, there were definitely some combinations that made the game very easy. Anything related to powering up your bomb, for one. But you can get, you can effectively get the... You can start with as many cards in 18.5 as you could end up at the end of... You could end up at the end of an actual play. Alright, there we go. The thing about the most of the spin-off games that I've never really minded, I don't mind in the photo games how Zung kind of has cheap shots because the game scene ends as soon as you get hit, right? So like for one of those Chen cards, for example, in I think it's Shoot the Bullet, Chen just flies down from the top of the screen and she tackles you, and it's like, you know, it's just kind of funny because it happens in the first 5 seconds, and you're just like, ah, shit, Chen got me. And then from that point on, you know to just move out of the way anytime you do the scene, right? But for 18.5, when I get to the boss, like 15 minutes into the run, and they hit me with a pattern that just blindsides me, I'm not really laughing about that anymore. That was close. I knew that was gonna happen, dude. I don't know why I didn't just fly over it. That would have been the smarter idea. There we go. I mean, I beat without moving because of some card combinations with a whole continue to spare, so that says a lot, I think. The fluff required to get to a boss or back to a later wave is just, you know, it gets under your skin. Because a lot of the early stuff is just like, oh, here's a couple stray bullets and you can't really make money off of like 90% of these waves. That's another thing too. You need money. You need money to make your run start. But some patterns barely give you anything at all. But, you know, if you roll a really good pattern for grazing right out the gate, then you can get a really strong start and you can build from there. And there you go. But if you get a shit pattern for grazing, then you're just kind of like, oh, okay. Guess I'll wait for the next wave. That's just fine. Alright. Now, the stage patterns, the thing about the stage patterns is they kind of just follow a very simple formula, but they get mix and matched, and they also increase in... They increase in duration and, like, not duration, sorry. Density, that's the word. They increase in density over time. Oh, whoops. And you get that overdrive pattern on a really shitty wave, and then you just have to eat shit unless you had the cards. Unless you brought in the right cards to deal with that, you just kind of have to eat shit. Oh, whoops. That's what I don't really like about that. No, I don't think I would. No, I would disagree. Dodging fundamentals. It's just kind of you just kind of get blindsided by shit. It just reminds me of books. Everything is just books. It's ridiculous waves of shit that may be aimed at you or it may not be aimed at you. And you have to, not only do you have to dodge everything coming at you, you can't possibly hope to return fire to stop any of it from happening, but you also have to avoid contact damage. Goodbye, little frog. Whoa. 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 Oh! The little frog that could. I can't believe it. I thought I left him way at the start of the map, but he came back. He wasn't done with me. He went on round 2. That was unfortunate. 18.5's inability to retry immediately on a pattern that kicks your ass, combined with the fact that most of the patterns expect you to utilize some crazy card combination to pretty much make them negligible. I don't think it's good for practicing dodging. Oh, whoops. The thing about the scene games is the hand that you're playing with is the hand that you were dealt at the start of the game. You get used to that hand and you play with that. And that teaches you how to utilize your speed, your ability to dodge, and photos. 18.5. The only time you're really like dodging crazy is because you don't have a card to stop the pattern from happening. But like, you don't have to deal with shit like that in a Toho game for the most part. Because the whole reason the patterns are like that is because the game expects you to have cards to compensate for it. So instead of giving you a traditional pattern, they give you one that's a little insane because you're going to be dealing with half of it via like card effects anyway. Sure, no. What are you doing up there? I shouldn't have gone for that hit. It's alright. Catch one of these. There we go. Hoya! Yeah, you'll just keep picking the same cards anyways. That's kind of the thing, right? There's a lot of cards. There's a lot of cards in the game, which is great. But it also so happens that there are a specific handful of cards that if you put them together, you get Exodia. You know what I mean? You can create Exodia with just a couple of cards in your hand, and then after that, whatever you add to your run is just bonus because your run is unkillable anyway. And that's what Isaac is as well. Make no mistake, Isaac has the same problems. It's just a problem of the genre. Isaac has so many useless items. So many useless, needless, garbage, hold R items. But if you get a run, If you get a run to the point where you can compensate for that garbage, you can just grab it over and over and you don't care because there's no reason not to. It's all a game of luck. Looking for the same set of 2 or 3 items to get a run going, and then you're now no longer playing the game. Ow. It's just how it goes. It's just one of the I'm not gonna say negatives, I'm gonna say quirks. It's one of the quirks of the genre is all. Good. Nice. I think it's just hard to balance cards because some of them have to be good, obviously, and some of them are going to be bad, and some of them are going to synergize really well with others. That's kind of a big thing about Isaac, is the fact that cards synergize. Or items synergize like they do. And sometimes it creates a really good item, and sometimes it creates an item that crashes the game. Whatever really, it's a mixed bag of fun, that's for sure. Why doesn't Mei Ling's name show up right? It's a joke in the game. They don't remember her name. Remember, this game originally came out in 2009. The height of Mei Ling name jokes, of course. Oh, whoops. That's recoverable, at least. There we are. Huh. That actually did more than 25%. Just a little bit more. But it's clearly noticeable that it did more. Okay. Here we go. I guess if it was easier to get your hands on cards, that'd be one thing, right? That'd be a big thing. Because again, like in Isaac, there are a lot of different ways to get items. Like, obviously the treasure room is the main one. But you can also get lucky and find pedestals just in random places. You can buy things in the shop, devil deals, angel deals, secret rooms. There's a lot of, like in chests, there's a lot of potential for just finding items that, you know, they may not be anything amazing, but they're just there. You can grab them because they're there, they're non-intrusive, and they don't cost you anything. Whereas in to get any card in the game, it costs the same resources. So there's really no reason to buy a card that isn't good, because you're using resources that can be spent on better things. Also, I saw One Punch Man Season 3 get announced, yeah. I never watched Season 2. I don't know if I will either. Maybe I will. I haven't really kept up with the manga either. Excellent. There we are. Manga's a better way to experience Season 2. What was wrong with Season 2? Was it just not given a budget? Every 3 waves, a boss shows up, making grinding for cards easier. I don't know. See, I really have no idea. I forgot what I was doing here. Goodbye. It's just pretty lazy stuff like spinning around, still shots, not adding much over the manga. Oh, okay. You should just how many cards you start with, too. Well, I don't know about... See, starting with the cards is supposed to give you an edge because of the fact that you can't buy everything you want in one run. But yeah, when you get the ability to start with a lot of cards, you can kind of just start your build. You can start your build the way you want it right away, and... Really, I know what I'm building. I'm building the on barrier. Once again, another game where on carries. I'd probably read the manga. Ow. I actually started reading Grand Blue again. I've been waiting for that to finish for some time now, but I couldn't hold it. Couldn't keep my dick in hand. Nah, I started reading it. It's a classic. One of my favorites, for sure. That is such bad. Well, I can recover, but that was really bad. There we go. I'm gonna try Marissa against Alice to see if it's better than Chirno. Maybe I'll have better results. Got him. Okay. Man, Alice has got those little little dolls. What are these creepy fucking things? Huh? I missed them. Okay. Almost forgot to crouch that. That would have been bad. There should be another food item up ahead. Okay. What are any of these freaks hanging around, really? Good question. I don't really know what's up with the layout of the castle either, or why Remy's employed like gremlins and goblins and ghouls, all kinds, right? Oh! That was quick. That was very quick. I wasn't ready for that. I simply was not ready for that. Oh. They stab upwards. I knew that. I just wasn't ready for how quick it was. It came. This is fine. Yeah. Whoa, okay. Well, look on the bright side. At least I can, you know, I can at least do the first 3 stages relatively flawlessly. I say as I died on stages 1 and 2 today alone. But I know how to fight their bosses. That's the most important part. I can fight their bosses. Whoa. Cool. $72. Go, 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 go. Why did you go all the way up there, Cheerbo? That was unfortunate. Sometimes Tierna just tackles you. I don't really know why she does that. She just tackles you. She picks up speed, gains huge boost momentum, flies into you, and then you die. Okay. I'm trying to keep Marissa out because she was really helpful for these things. Oh. Yes, good. Nice. And this is no problem at all. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Cool map. Got him this time. Look at that damage! Hit him with that frog be gone. Oh! Oh! That is unfortunate. Not bad. Not bad at all. Move it or lose it. Okay. That was not a great angle. Oh, neither was that. That was, however, a fantastic angle. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Who would have thought this game is really hard to beat without dying once? Sure could have fooled me. Sure could have fooled me. Still waiting for things to finish this season. I got, obviously, I don't know what's good this season at all. The only one I have my eye on is Overlord at work. Because I really like that one when it came out like fucking 12 years ago, mind you. I thought about Overlord 4 because I've seen the other 3 seasons, but I just don't think I like Overlord that much anymore. It kind of fell out of my favor, I suppose. Other than that, I got no idea. They got another fucking harem show. You can already tell. I think you can already judge the quality of that one based on the promo image. And that's all I needed to see to be like, yeah, I don't think I need to watch this. But like last season had some real sleepers that I had no idea. Like Paripi Komeng was one that I watched when it was pretty much on episode 8. I had no idea what it was, but it had a really good rating, and I was like, oh shit, alright, well I guess I'll check it out, and I very, very much enjoyed it. Speaking of anime, Chot, when does the second half of Stone Ocean come out? Does anyone have a release date for that? Good time to lose half my HP right after I grabbed healing item. When does that come out? Isn't Utara what I remember? Isn't that a sequel or like a second season? I know it's a visual novel, Because I played a fighting game that had characters from that series. End of the month? Really? End of the month? Oh, my friend has to go home at the end of summer. I've watched all of JoJo's with him. I can't not. I'm never gonna get to watch Stone Ocean, dude. By the time we get to watch Stone Ocean, Steel Ball Run is gonna be, well, running. Thank you, thank you. Please clap. September 1st. Bro. You know, if it just released like a normal fucking show, it would have been done already. Why do they feel the need to break it up like this? Whack. Don't you like how Rainbow emits such an enormous offensive force that just touching the end of her her Gohei causes characters to explode in pain? So we forget everything and binge the whole first part again. You know, you say that and it's like I want to laugh, but I can't help but feel like that might be part of the reason. Oh, whoops. Kinda goofed it, but it's okay. A perfect doesn't matter as much as just surviving it anyway. Nice. Animators DP said the Steel Ball Run would take a really long time to animate because of all the horses. Well, I've heard people say that Steel Ball Run is like the best jobs. So when you say like I watched part 3 and liked it, you gotta go read part 7 because part 7 is poggers. I don't know anything about part 8. No one talks about that one. I like the Phantom Menace. Wait, that... What's it called again? Is it called Phantom Blood? Part 1? Part 1 was good. Like, part 1 was just really slow. But once Jonathan, like, actually heads out and becomes the muscle man that we all know him for, like, part 1 picks up like that. I love Battle Tendency. Battle Tendency is my favorite. Joseph is a great character. Even in part 3, I think Joseph is my favorite character. But young Joseph is great. Pillarman's got some of the sickest theme, like, in the entire series. What's his name? The German soldier. Was it von Stroganoff? Was that his name? Where he rolls his bees. He's like, Kamoroka! Fuck, I love that. Part 2 is so good. Stands are fun and all, but I like Battle Tendency's just like reliance on, I don't know, like Hamon, I suppose, more than anything. Whoa. Stands in part 3 were very simple. And then as time went on, stands got very, you know. My least favorite character from Stardust Crusaders is the baby. I hate that character. I hate that character so fucking much. Because the stupid way it talks in its head with its... There's a stand user, he's a baby, he's deaf. He basically, his stand is Freddy Krueger, that's it. But when he talks in his head, he says like, lale lule lo, and I'm just like, fuck off, dude. Also, I took damage. Okay. Alright, Marissa's very good in this fight. Very, very good in this fight. Because you don't even really have to position her to get all the dolls. They just kind of, the explosion kind of does it for you. Cool. La lui. You know what I did enjoy? I enjoyed the misadventures of Oingo and Boingo. Dude, the episode with Oingo and Boingo was like a fucking Saturday morning cartoon. Just straight up. It's just a Saturday morning cartoon. Also, I like how, I forget who's who, but the younger brother comes back and he teams up with Whole Horse. I love Whole Horse too. Because Whole Horse's entire stand is just gun. And this is before Mista, of course. Whole Horse's power, or stand, the Emperor, is just gun. Oingo and Boingo were bizarre. Ow. I should have known that was going to happen. Mista is just a straight worse version. Are you dissing Mista? There's no way. Am I hearing that? Did you really just diss Mista? Mista's ability was that he could control, like his stand wasn't the gun, his stand was the bullets. That's what Mista was different. It's not that he can't count to 4, it's that he chooses not to count to 4. He's got 6 bullets in the chamber. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. That's all he needs. That's his boys. Part 3, I agree, honestly. Part 3 didn't need to be 52 episodes. It didn't need to be 52 episodes. Also, I'll be real with you, chat. I hate Iggy. I hate Iggy so much. That character did nothing but cause frustration. And then, you know, I'm supposed to feel something by the end of it. I'm just like, no. Chat, I forget Red Magician's Red. Oh, what's his name? Oh, what was his name? I don't remember. I liked him a lot, and apparently so did a lot of other people. Because yeah, Avdol, thank you. They killed him off. They killed him off and then brought him back for no fucking reason. Well, I mean, I know why he was brought back. Ow. They brought him back because of fan outrage. He just shows up during the judgment fight and he's like, yes, I am. And it's just like, bro, what are you doing here? Like, it's great to see you again, but what? Yeah, they really did him dirty twice. Araki was like, alright, fine. I'll give him back. Here you go. And he does it again. The asshole. You know, but it could have been Polnareff, dude. It could have been Polnareff. But don't worry, Araki didn't forget Polnareff. That's for sure. Didn't forget Polnareff. Couldn't just let him go. Had to bring him back into the equation. Man, I feel bad for Polnareff. I really do. He was a great character, though. Okay, you want to talk about the weirdest thing in part 3? The fucking brain leeches that Dio implanted in people that, like, connect directly to their central nervous system or something. So then, Jotaro has to, like, rip them out. But, like, I guess he can just do that because Star Platinum can do whatever it needs to do when it needs to. Dude, fucking Star Platinum could just start stopping time. Like, hello? I need a better explanation as to why that just suddenly started happening. Oh, there that goes. A whole nother level coming through my mind. Whew. It's like a burning sunshine. Oh, god damn it. Was like a Star Platinum in the world are essentially the same? Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Because, you know, the stand manifested when Dio's stand manifested. And it's Jonathan's body after all. So it makes sense why... It makes sense why that would be the case to an extent, I guess. But I think it's also very silly that Dio had these powers figured out, like, perfectly for his stand. And then Jotaro was just like, oh, wait, you can do that? I can do that. And then that's it. Why could Jotaro just do that? I gotta be careful. I'll slide under the other ones. I don't know. I don't mind Jotaro as a character, but I much preferred whenever I much preferred Joseph, because Joseph, he had a stand, he had Hermit Purple, right? But even then, Joseph's stand wasn't really combat orientated. It was mostly just to use the spirit photography, which is like, what the fuck is that? Hatate, eat your heart out. But I like Joseph's encounters with stand users because he often had to do some crazy shit to figure it out. And then every time Polnareff had to fight a stand user, he had to eat dirt for some reason. Like, seriously, I don't think Araki liked Polnareff. I just don't think he liked Polnareff with how he treated him. He made him, like, drink toilet water, dude. Why? Why was drinking toilet water an essential part of this episode? Man, I love Suika's noises. So yeah. Gah. Polnareff, Polnareff definitely had some great moments. Don't get me wrong. I love the character, but I just don't understand why he had to, like, eat shit so many times on top of it. And for some reason, Joseph got exposed to a lot of instances of body horror. You notice that? Like when he fought the Empress and it was like a fucking growth bump growing on his arm. That was nasty, dude. How can anyone maintain their cool in a situation like that? That's disgusting. I'll never forgive the Japanese. Kababa-boom. That's not good. Right. Okay. Everything is working to plan. This turned into a JoJo stream. My bad. JoJo's gets a lot of, I wouldn't say it gets a bad rap necessarily. It obviously does, but it's popular for a reason. It's just some people are really annoying about it. And that's kind of what happens when things are popular. They attract a lot of attention. And when things attract a lot of attention, there's a higher probability that it attracted the attention of someone you don't want to interact with. That's all. But JoJo's is one of those things that I think is worth checking out on your own. And hopefully not is terribly ruined by the people around you. Because I think it's an enjoyable series. It lives up to its name. It's a bunch of buff guys kicking each other's asses with weird magical apparitions. It's very bizarre. It's very bizarre, but it's enjoyable to watch or read if you're into the manga. I got no problems with any of the parts. I don't even think Hero Academia is that bad of a show. I also, however, don't think it's the second coming of, like, Jesus, you know? Like, it's not bad. But, oh, that was so close. But it's currently living, My Hero Academia is currently living the life that, Attack on Titan lived before Attack on Titan concluded. And we're still waiting for the final part of the anime, which I no longer give a shit about, if I'm being honest. Like, I think the Titans won their battle against my my interest because, well, that wall has certainly collapsed. Wow, you see all these, like, this is what it means to be a writer, where I can make these sick jokes, these sick wordplay jokes involving themes of these shows that I'm talking about. Isn't that brilliant? God, check. You know what I just thought of? Imagine watching, like, a commercial for anime, like, in the 4Kids era. Like, imagine watching a commercial advertising JoJo's, but, like, a 4Kids narration. Oh, my Jesus. The thought of that is sending a shiver down my spine, dude. Oh, my God. 4Kids JoJo, yeah. Go ahead, Mr. Joestar. That would get translated. It would turn into, after you, Mr. Joseph. Whoops. That's really bad. Alright, I really had to rush that because I was not surviving another wave. I am shocked I'm alive. How would they get rid of the Tommy gun Joseph had? Bro, if you watch the Crunchyroll version of Stardust Crusaders, every time Jotaro put a cigarette in his mouth, they put a black streak across his face. Because, you know, he's a minor. He can't do that. That's illegal in 57 states. So that was their answer. That was their answer to use of tobacco. Not the greatest. That's for sure. Okay. That's acceptable. Oh, that's it. I need healing, and I'm not sure I'm gonna get that before I deal with another idiot boy. Okay. Okay. Next time on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You know what would happen, chat? You know how Joseph says like, "Oh my God" and "Holy shit," right? They would change that to a different language instead of like keeping it English. So imagine Joseph. Imagine Joseph like puts his hands to his face and he just screams, "Sacre bleu!" Could you imagine how wrong that would feel? I would feel so wrong. Localized names? I don't know, man. Joseph is already pretty localized. Wouldn't you say? Get him, Suika. Nyome. Okay. Whoa. I'm scared of you. Alright. Joey Joestar. You should be hired, but only so I can fire you. That's why. I want you to get hired at 4Kids. That, well, 4Kids no longer exists, I don't think. Hire you just so I can take your job from you. That's what I want to do right now. Mr. Krabs did that before to Patrick. He hired him for exactly 3 seconds just so he could fire him. Kind of big dick energy right there. I'm usually not afraid of those knights, but in this situation I can't help but be a little bit weary of them if they hit me, because they do a lot of damage. Whoops. Nice. Close. At least the gears don't crush you. Okay. Kakyoin is now Kyle. Would you like a job starting today? Would I? You're fired. The Sailor Moon English dub. Oh yeah, that's I forget what sailors they were, but they were lesbians, and localization made it so they were cousins. Because I guess that makes it less weird. Somehow? Somehow that makes it less weird? Whoa. Whoa! Skeleton warrior. Ne. Balls. Okay. Well, time to pay attention to the video game for a little bit. Okay. Ugh. I should have practiced this before I jumped into it. All right. That's so bad. I missed the food. Damn it. forgot the pattern. I'm gonna die because I don't remember the pattern. Damn it. Damn it. That was really solid, all things considered. Yeah, start me from the beginning. Let me run that one more time. That was a combination of forgetting at a bad time and nerves, for sure. Because I've done this fight many times over. And as you saw, I can do the mailing fight very consistently, but with 1 HP, I got scared to play it the regular way I do, and then I panicked. I almost saved it too, but it wasn't enough. Normally, I can stop her before she even does that kick ability. I'm not even sure what her spell card looks like in this part. That was bad. So was that. Forgot to switch to Mercy at the start. Alright, let me try again. Whoops. Why does Remy make a cute noise when she fires her lasers? Okay. I hate that I died there, man. I really do. Why? What is happening? That's a new one. I gotta figure out how many times I can swing at her before I have to move. I can easily kill her before the spell card, at least. Okay. Not over yet. Can I bring it back from a situation like this? Why does that keep happening, dude? I try to jump, I get hit, so then I just end up flying. And then I have to land. And then when I have to land, I get hit by that. One less swing. One hit's fine, it's recoverable. Crusty. What am I doing wrong here? Well, they lose their hitbox when she dies. Still crusty, though. Really bad. Really bad. Oh, man. I'll learn someday. Okay. Alright. I think I got a good idea what to do there. I think. We try one more. One more thing. Okay. From the top. Alright. Bad. Very bad. That's a first. That is 100,000% a first. Slide, remove, slide. I gotta do this first attack better. Well, second attack. Could be worse. Just can't recover it whenever I lose it. I'm so sick of this garbage. Oh, dude. Why does it just hit me in the foot? What? Why? I'll never understand lasers, dude. Never. Give it one more shot. One more from the top. There we go. What part of my body are they hitting? My boots? My forehead? My ribbon? That's a hitbox, I guess. Get all the way to die to Remy's fun wheel. Oh, that's good. That's a good start. Man. How unfortunate. Finally made it to stage 8. And this is the result. But the important thing to note is that it's possible. It's just improbable. That's all. You know, the odds aren't really stacked in my favor. But that's alright. Because these early game stages are nothing. Pay no attention to the fact that I just restarted. Go. Sometimes I wish I could see my hitbox just a little clearer. I only have my own estimation of where it is, but even then it doesn't seem consistent at all when I'm on the ground. Ow. Frog, jail. Alright. Slide away. Just think, I could be playing Hina right now instead. Chat, we're getting Hina patches. The meta is gonna shift. It's time. Except I have no idea if there's any changes for the characters I use. Oh. The only character I'm sure is changing is Sanai and Seija. I don't know exactly what about Sanai is changing, but I'm pretty sure her statue is going to be heavier. To better represent her ego. There we are. There was an image accompanied by text, but the statue, the base of the statue is now a bit thinner. So, and I think it's going to be heavier. Seija's upside down box. That box now is a floatier, so it has a better chance at actually like pushing shit. I guess. I don't really know because I don't use that character. I don't use any character now that I think about it. Chat, I have 300 wins. I have over 300 wins, not counting all my losses and draws, and I have not played a single match as not Jun. Oops. It's like mini Gungnir? I don't know actually, maybe. But do you really think? Do we really need another Gungnir running around? I don't. That item can one-turn maps. I hate when I queue up with Remy and I'm on the seesaw map because I know what happens on that map. They fire the fucking spear and it either wins turn 1 or it puts me in a position where I win. But that only happens about 5% of the time. That was close. We'll see if anything else changes. There's outfits being added too. Apparently there's 11 outfits. I don't know how many of those are like legendary. Whoops. Pretty bad mailing fight, honestly. Pretty bad. But it survived, so it doesn't matter. Gonna become an Utso main? Dude, why don't you already know. You already know Utso's ability. She's going to fucking explode and cause a massive blast radius that's gonna push Hina 10,000 years away. Meanwhile, Alice Alice is gonna have some help from her I keep trying to call them puppets. From her dolls. We'll see though. The meta is evolving. Jun is being left behind. The date is September 17th, 2022. Chirno finally receives a buff, a whole new skill too. Seika no longer garbage. Meanwhile, Jun, unchanged since vanilla. No Jun players. They're all gone. The final low tier finally gets a buff that lets them compete. Meanwhile, Jun just sits there with the most outfits on record and nothing else. I'm waiting. I'll be old and dry like these skeleton lads here when I see my Jun buff. Nah, it's probably coming. It's probably coming. I'm curious of what he's going to change around though. Cause I don't think there's a lot in the game that really needs too much. Some characters just need, I think some characters need a better hand to play with compared to like, whoa. Some characters need a better hand to compete with is all. You don't really have to change how other characters work if they're good. But some of the lesser used characters or even just lesser ability characters definitely need, they need a face job. Sage's ability is, her box ability is really good, but it's essentially her only ability, let's be real. Her other ability is a nuisance. It doesn't really do anything at all. It just makes you a bit, like, annoyed. That's it. That's all she does. I don't think that ability is ever going to really be changed, though. So, kind of making her very heavy on the second ability is more important. I don't think people would mind. I don't think the Sage players would mind if they didn't have their screen flip ability anymore, though. Because, let's face it, that ability is just, like, you do it once, nothing happens to your opponent's shot, and you're like, huh, great. Guess I'll never do that again. I don't know about you, chat, but I have never been disorientated by that special. Ever. It happens, and it takes me, like, maybe half a second longer to figure out what I'm doing, but where I have to put the shot doesn't change. It just doesn't change. Yeah, I know, like, that's in character for the character, but, like, wouldn't you rather the character have an actual ability? Most people don't even use it. I actually haven't had, oh, that was a bad idea. I haven't fought a Sage player who used it in quite a while. Most of them are box fiends, and for good reason. That box is really good. Good. That box is really good. Because it goes through solid platforms, and it pops Hina up. There you go. Well, no, Sage doesn't only flip your screen upside down. She also flips it left to right, so you can't, you can't turn your laptop around like that one. Like, I'd argue the worst item in the game is the mirror, because, as long as you're paying attention, like, you can kind of see what's happening behind it. The only ability that I think is, like, effective as a disruptor is Remilia's, and that's because Remilia can build up her, she can build up her mist and then blow her load. And I hate when she blows her load all over my screen because I can't see anything. Like, she'll put a gas cloud down and it's just like, well, fuck. Can't do anything about that. But then she puts another one down next to it and I'm like, I'm fucking blind, dude. I'm just blind. Seika needs a buff, that's for sure. Actually, you know what? I played a Seika last night, and they actually used her meteor in the most effective way I've ever seen. So what they did was they fired the meteor. They fired the meteor at an orb that was on the ground. So it hit the orb and slid the orb towards Hina and then pushed her off. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Chat, why are you eyebrowing? What are you eyebrowing exactly? What did I say? You know what's funny? So, I thought it was Takane's ability, but it's actually the victory cry. So when you use the victory cry, it replenishes your opponent's item. So whenever I fight a Takane, they use the mirror, right? They use the mirror. They take my item. They use the victory cry. They take my item. They use the mirror. They take my item, and they just get Hina faces everywhere. I had 4 Hina faces on the screen. 3 of them were on my opponents, and 1 of them was mine. Just lined up. I didn't realize Victory Cry gave items back, which is really annoying because sometimes they use their item and it's like, wow, that item would win them the game if they still had it. Anyway, I'm gonna make this game-winning shot now. Here's my Victory Cry, and then I miss. I fucking miss. I hate when I miss. Kagane's item swap does give items back too. Okay, so it's not just because of the victory cry effect. Interesting. Okay. Well enough. There's a Takane out there who does that with the mirror all day. Yeah, I fought them. He's having fun. I've come to recognize a few players by their names. I've seen some of the YouTube commenters as well on there. After the first VOD uploaded. So it's nice that people are enjoying the game. It is a pretty damn fun game. Like, it's a very simple prospect of a game. Like, idea-wise, it's really simple. It's very easy to get into, provided you can get through the language barrier at the start. And then after that, it's like weirdly addictive. I'm not even really sure why it's as addictive as it is. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the game's bad. But like, there's something about the way it sets itself up that makes it silly and like also makes me want to play more of it. Maybe it's because it's so quick to get back into another game. And there's always potential for some goofy shit to happen. That's for sure. I've been bamboozled by a lot of things in that game. Sometimes I make these incredibly sick shots, and other times I get blown up. Well, look at it this way. The game is about Hina. Every single match involves Hina. So, in a sense, Hina is the most prominent character in the entire game. That said, I do wish I knew what the plot was. Why are we attacking Hina like this? Here's my daily routine in Hina. It's sitting there, enjoying myself. I take a game-winning shot, but Hina just doesn't fit the hole properly. And I just think to myself, Hina, What are you doing? She's so temperamental, dude. She's so temperamental. Whoa, that's close. I get a perfect shot and she bounces the wrong way so she doesn't slide in the hole, and I'm just thinking, Hina, why? I thought we agreed to split the pot. I can't believe I just got hit by that. Whew. Alright, a new problem has arisen. Okay. There's food, but I need to get past two of these guys first. Alright. Mizusoba will single-handedly raise Hina on the popularity poll. My guy. He's responsible for Jun. Straight up. he is responsible for Jun. This has gotta die before I can go down there. Bro. You're using all my juice. Whew. Juice recovered. Excellent. Don't go for the greedy fourth hit. You won't be able to slip away in time if you do. Okay. Whew. Is Minariko the only character from Hina's Trade Millionaire that isn't playable in Hina Break? Yes, actually. She's only a... Whoa, that was close. Minariko is only a stage prop. She's in the game. Her and her sister are the only characters that currently exist as stage props, but Rumia's on her way. I saw a screenshot. Rumia is running the camera in the stadium. Oh, that was just foolish. It's alright, there's full heal at the end of the stage, which is really nice. Just need to get there. Alright. That will make, yeah, Rumia will be a stage prop on the stadium. It's either it might be a new stadium layout instead of just a new addition, right? Jump into it. I made almost a really bad call there. Okay. Okay. This is my serenity, my peace. Toria! Gut. All right. Ho. Ho, ho, ho. Woo! That's close. Okay. Steal that real quick. I'm pretty excited for the update. Reminder though, chat, we'll be playing it live again on Saturday. So by that point, the update will be already in there, so people will be able to get used to it, which is good. We're not all figuring it out on the fly. Thank you, Diose, for the resub. Didn't you do that like a week ago? Fuck. Whatever. Thank you all the same. Get 'em. You know what? There's one Aki stage I don't like. It's the one with the hole in the center and the wheat on the sides. Because every fucking time I shoot Hina down that center, she slides over it. And I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. That happens to everyone. I slide her one way, when my opponent slides her back to the position I had her in to begin with, and then somebody eventually gets her in there, but she's so fucking slippery for no reason on that map. I don't know why. Could never get her the way I needed to go. I did not kill that thing. Whoops. There we go. Okay. I broke it. That's a new one. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Lunarius, for the resub. Oh, actually, first time sub. Thank you. Oh, shit. Remember, next month, Chot, next month is the September, which means subs are less money for you, which means more money for me. But, on a more serious note to that, I am spending money on things right now. I'm sure you can guess what, but I've been working on that. So, I'm hoping that I get reimbursed just a little bit. That's all. Sometimes the shit I do is not cheap, in case you didn't know. That was very close. That's not even worth score. Don't hit me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I hate Patchy. God damn, dude. Alright. Going in. Alright. A hype train. Sorry, but I'm not excited enough for that. Contrary to its name, it's not a very exciting thing. They give you emotes that nobody wants, and that's it. Oh! That's healable. Okay. B rank? Nice. I don't know what rank I'm on anymore, but I have like 1,200 points. I can't read the rank anyway, so it doesn't matter that much to me. All recoverable. Nice. Weird. Just experienced some lag there for some reason. Okay. Is that a spider? Why would they make a spider emote? Why would they make an emote of a realistic spider? Like, excuse me? I am definitely S rank, yes. I think I got another rank in the middle of that, but I can't read it, so I don't know. I got hit by a bad dude. Okay. Let's wait for that. Okay. Oh. Suika, get him! That's it's fine. I perfect this level once, and then I got absolutely shit stomped by the boss. Those aren't instant kills, but they do a lot, so I try to be careful of them. You know, I think the least used item I see is probably the gap, followed by the victory cry. Actually, it might be the gourd, because I don't know what the gourd does. I have no idea what the gourd does. But I can't think of anyone who uses it because I've never really seen it be used, so now I'm not even sure. Don't go too high, or you're gonna hit the red guy. Okay. Gourd gives you power. Good enough. Good enough. I'll let you use your spells sooner. Well, spells are tied to a meter, right? Plating Shiro does in fact also cost you your item slot. Well, I mean, you could also run... You could run another item and just, you know, build your power up for you know... But... I mean, I play with the victory cry because it's essential to my game plan. Me as a certified choke artist, it's vital that I declare that I'm going to win, only to lose immediately after. Have 0 spells. Listen, man, you don't need them. You don't need them for turn 1. It's not like anyone wins on the first turn on 50% of the maps we play. Come on! What are you doing? Done. Oh, it's done. Oh. Oh, yeah. That was the best I've ever done for that, for sure. I only got hit and patchy in the final one, and even in I didn't actually get hit by any lasers. I only got hit by a slight miscalculation on my jump for the weird loop attack. All right, one more turn into a victory, Chad. I did it. It's good. I win. I win. Son of a bitch. I win. And the window didn't crash. The window did not crash. Thank God. Well, we'll call that concluded. Chat, don't try this yourself. I would recommend against it. This game is hard. This game is hard, and on hard mode it's really hard, but I did it. I had some serious close calls in there, but I managed to get through it without using a life, so I got the best score. Nice. I do love this game. I really do. It's a great game. Despite everything I bitch and moan about when I lose, it's pretty well put together. I do think lasers are stupid, though. That's my only real complaint, is lasers are stupid. They're dumb and I hate them. That's all. No other comments from me. Just that it's silly, dumb, idiot head hitboxes, and they happen at the end of the fucking game. So you know, you just get hitboxed at the end of the game, just like regular Toho, just like the real deal. They got it. They got it all figured out. There you go, all done. I did it. I got a really good Remy one. Mei-Ling went as she should. I don't like fighting Patchy because if she hits me once, everything falls out of place. Sakuya went extremely well, and then Remy 2 went way better than she probably should have. But I figured out the best way to move. The best way to move is to get her to go higher, so that way I don't have to time, like, I could do basically a full jump to dodge her laser sideways. I don't have to do like a crazy short hop momentum canceling shit. It also lets me get under her with an attack as well, so there's that. Anyway, I win, chat. I win. It's my victory. What's my score? Can I even check my score? What's my high score? Let me hit new game. My high score. 902,000. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, I guess. Collection. Anyway, there you go. All done. Dylan wins. I have completed the game without losing a life. That was hard. Really hard. But there you go. Now I have content to upload. Excellent.